Today, I'm going to show you my favorite decks of 2021, and we're going to put them in this. This is a brick box. It holds 12 decks of cards. Let's get started. We're going to get started with the My number 5, the Snake Edition. My decks are really fun, but this has to be one of my favorites from the series so far, and I love the back design of these cards. Let's get this added into our brick as we move on to number 11. And here it is, number 11, we have the Bicycle Promenade deck. Now, the reason why this is here is because of this amazing tuck box. And then Bicycle surprises us this time with some custom pips and indices. Here's our Ace of Spades. And we also have custom court cards as well. The design's a little bit different with a different colorway to it as well to match the Promenade theme. And I'm in love. This is one of my favorite decks, so it does make it into the top 12. Next up, we have a deck from Theory 11. This is the Grateful Dead playing cards. This tuck box is amazing. Every detail is embossed, and we have this wonderful one-way back design. Now we have our duplicate jokers here, and then we actually get into the deck itself. So here's our Ace of Spades. And then we get to the court cards. Now, all of the court cards are the same, they're just in different colorways. So overall, just a fantastic deck of cards, definitely earning its spot in the top 12. And it's another one from Theory 11. This is the Harry Potter playing cards. Now, the Harry Potter cards come in 4 different colors. This is the blue color representing the Ravenclaw house. You have your custom jokers, which represent the different characters of the movies, and we have this custom Ace of Spades. If you're a fan of Harry Potter, you can't go wrong with this deck of cards, and there's so many different hidden surprises throughout that you really have to sit there and look at all of the different details to spot them. And each of the court cards representing a different character of the book and movie series. So much fun. It brings back all the memories from the movies, so definitely check these cards out. And let's get that added into our brick. Next up, we have our final deck of cards from Theory 11. This is the Beatles playing cards, and I had to go with the purple as that's one of my favorite colors, and it just stands out and looks a little bit more elegant than any other color in my opinion. Here's an up-close look of the back design, and then we have our custom jokers. These are going to be duplicate jokers. We have our Ace of Spades here. Custom pips and indices, and we have custom court cards as well, making this just an overall fun deck, especially if you're a fan of the Beatles, but even if not, you can enjoy because this is a well-crafted deck of playing cards. Next up, we have our first deck from Art of Play. This is the Tempo playing cards. You have all of these fun characters right here on the tuck box with an embossed metallic copper or gold color there. Just looks fantastic, and it feels great as well. Art of Play always doing a fantastic job with their decks of cards. And we have these duplicate jokers in a different colorway, which is really fun, of this vocalist here. We have our Ace of Spades, which is just a treble clef, but so much fun. And then each card is uniquely created, and as you can see, the music notes get a little bit more complicated as you go, coming to the court cards where, as you get to the king, they're just trying to keep up and having a hard time. And that's the Tempo playing cards by Art of Play. Next up, we have the Slicers V2 from Organic Playing Cards. To me, this tuck box doesn't do the deck enough justice. You pull the cards out, you're going to see here in just a second, the metallic ink from the apples offset with that crisp white background. Just a fantastic looking back design. And then when we come over to the front, we have that metallic ink being carried over into the Jokers and the red suits. And then in the black suits, you're gonna see some of that metallic ink coming through on the court cards. Organic Playing Card Company always does a great job of doing special secret hidden pieces here in the court cards, tying in the theme, in this case, harvest or apples, and just so much fun to look at and going through each court card and seeing what they might be holding on to. So that's number 6. Let's get this added into our brick. And we're gonna move on. This is the Fulton's Thunderbird Room from Art of Play. Another fantastic deck of cards. I really love the colorway. We have these scorpions here as your Jokers. Here's your Ace of Spades. And then the court cards on this deck are standard but with a different colorway. And let me tell you something, I'm vibing with this colorway. It looks so nice. And that is Fulton's Thunderbird Room. 4 decks left. Up next we have Hi, My Name is Mark. This is another Art of Play deck. This is just a overall great looking deck and sea pirate themed. I love this gray color that we see here. You have the duplicate Jokers here of the parrot holding some keys, and then you have your Ace of Spades. Now each suit, the court cards and aces are very similar, but overall, just a great looking deck of cards. So that is the Hi, My Name is Mark coming in at the top 4. Coming in at number 3, we have the Nebula playing cards. Now these cards are really, really special. And here's an up-close look of this amazing back design representing outer space. We have these 2 Jokers here, those are going to be identical, and then we have our Ace of Spades, Nebula, New Beginnings. Now the pips and indices are very standard, but the colors have been replaced for the design that we see on the back of the cards, which is just a fun way to do it. And then we get to our custom court cards that we have here, and I am in love with these court cards. They are super elegant, and that's why Nebula is number 3. We've got 2 left to go, but we're gonna get this one added into our brick box. Coming in at number 2, we have Lord Dundree's Monocle deck of Magnificent Splendor. These are produced by Kingswild Project. You have this character here with the monocle, and then you have the different images throughout the deck that really tie in that monocle theme. You have your pips and indices looking like a vintage style deck of cards, and then we get to our court cards, and they're pretty standard overall, but you do have some of the court cards that share that love for monocles like we see in our main character there, Lord Dundree, and that's why it's going into the 2nd spot in our top 12. And for the top deck of 2021, I have the Dan and Dave Smoke and Mirrors playing cards in this wonderful gold color. These are amazing cards, and the color on this is just phenomenal. It looks amazing, elegant, all of the above. These cards feel amazing, and that's why these are going in at the top spot of the best top 12 decks of 2021. We have our duplicate Jokers. Here is our Ace of Spades. And then as we get to our court cards, we have these court cards. A lot of the detail has been removed, but it's been replaced with this elegant printing of the gold color and the silver color. Just a fantastic looking deck, and really excited to have this not only for myself, but it definitely earns its spot as the top pack of playing cards for 2021. And that's it, my 12 favorite decks of cards of 2021. Let me know what your favorite decks of cards were last year. Maybe I'll find some new ones that I didn't know about. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.